Back again, this time to discuss the engine bay. Again, a lot of people have asked about the what we've done to the car in terms of the engine, etc. This is the Jaguar XJ-S V12 Lister, originally a 1982 vehicle, and Lister converted it as an after mod in sort of 1986, we think it is. We've got some paperwork and invoicing to actually, it's a crossover. They had two goes at it, I think, really. That's why I say it's around 86. So, as you can see here, the engine has been completely nut, bolt, washer, bare metal restored. Every single component of this engine, and I mean every single component, has been taken out, stripped, re-zinced, repainted, cleaned, you name it. Laz has actually been as meticulous as he wanted to be, because this is our showpiece. This is the one we wanted to say, look, this is what we can do and what we're capable of doing, and there was no budget restrictions, no limit. So we've done this over 4 years. I bought this 7 years ago, the actual car, and it's become a real labour of love, but it is a testimony to the signature as to what we can actually achieve as a restoration company over in Hungary now. Started in the UK originally, but last went back in 2019. So look at some of the detail on here. We've got the injector wiring has actually moved from being in Death Valley, as it's called, between the V, which actually then always used to cause them to actually have problems, overheat, etc., melt, because it's the hottest part of the engine. So we've rerouted these over the top, as it's a necessity really when you're storing these cars. This isn't the finished result. Laz wants me to point out that this was this wrapping on here he's not happy with. He's built some more templates, because we've got some more XJS's in the workshop at the moment. So this will be replaced with a prettier looking sort of wrap than that there. Important to notice is the different aircon. This isn't the standard here. We've upgraded this with the Fen Air. So Fen Air takes less HP from the engine. It's a lot more efficient. But we did have to retromod some of the pipe work. So this chrome pipe here, Laz has actually fabricated to actually then create the correct routing for the correct routing over to the rest of the system. So we've also got on this, courtesy of Roger Bywater AJ6 here. These are the wide throttle body which the Lister had as standard out there for much of its time. It was one of the modifications, especially later on actually. So this has got a modified airbox on it, as well as the throttle bodies. It's also got a modified ECU, which Roger tweaked for us again, actually, very kindly. He lives quite close to me, and it made sure it was absolutely perfect for the car setup. And also, of course, it's a manual 5-speed get-drag gearbox in this one as well. So we've also got a lightweight aluminium radiator in this. Again, not standard, but it's important to understand that these cars run very, very, very hot indeed. XJS is well known for it. So concentrating on the cooling is massively important. If you've got a yellow fan on your XJS, get it swapped straight away, because they are known to shatter and disintegrate parts of your engine. So hence the black one in there, that's replacement. We've also got a very talented chap called Jonas, has supplied a auxiliary fan over there as well, which kicks in. Is far more efficient than the standard one that comes with the XJS from the factory. Again, this all enhances and helps the super smooth running of the car. It's a V12, and it needs to be kept cool, because there's a lot of heat going inside there. We've also, as well as the wide throttle bodies here, this has got a TT straight through exhaust on it as well. So we have spared no expense, and no detail has been overlooked in the restoration of this car, as you can see. And it's not just body shell and interior there. Every single component of the entire car has been meticulously stripped and restored. If I could show you underneath the car, I would, but we have many photographs of the independent rear suspension and the front suspension cradles, which are, again, works of art in their own right. So there we have it. We'll post more. We're going to be at the Goodwood Revival this year. So come and find us. We're going to be very near the Jaguar Land Rover stand, and you can actually come and have a look at this. And also our other Triumph, which is nut and bolt Series 1 1954 Land Rover, that will also be at the show with us as well there. So it'd be lovely to see you, and you can actually come and see the real thing after all this time and anticipation, because I know many have been following this. We'll see you again.